She helped a lonely elderly man on Christmas. What happened next will surprise you. On a quiet Christmas morning, Emma, a kind-hearted young woman, noticed an elderly man sitting alone, lost in sorrow. She had planned a special day for herself, a rare treat after months of struggle, but something about the man's sadness pulled at her heart. Instead of heading to her favorite restaurant, she chose to do something different, something that would change her life forever. She walked toward the elderly man, hesitant but determined. "Excuse me, sir, are you all right?" she asked gently. He looked up, startled by her presence. His eyes were red-rimmed, his hands trembling slightly. He forced a small smile and said, "It's nothing. Just old memories." But Emma could see the pain beneath his words. Sitting beside him, she offered a warm presence. "Sometimes talking about it helps," she said softly. The elderly man sighed and nodded. "I had hoped to spend Christmas with my son and grandson, but they turned me away. They had other plans. I just wanted to be part of their lives again, even for a day. Now, here I am, alone." Emma's heart ached for him. She thought about her own loneliness, her struggles, and how she had saved for this one small celebration. But in that moment, she realized that sharing kindness was far more valuable than any meal. She reached into her purse and made a quick decision. "Wait here. I'll be right back." She hurried to a nearby shop, purchasing a warm cup of coffee, a pastry, and a small Christmas card. On the card, she wrote a simple message. "You are not alone this Christmas." As she walked back to the church, her excitement was replaced by quiet anticipation. Would this small gesture make a difference? When she handed the coffee to the elderly man, his eyes widened in surprise. "You came back," he whispered. Emma nodded with a warm smile. "Of course. No one should feel alone today." Tears welled in the old man's eyes as he read the card. "You didn't have to do this," he murmured. "But thank you." Emma hesitated before speaking again. "Would you like to spend Christmas with me? I don't have much, but I'd love the company." The elderly man seemed taken aback. "I don't want to be a burden," he said softly. "You're not a burden," Emma assured him. "Christmas is better when it's shared." With a grateful nod, he accepted. When they reached Emma's small apartment, he took in the cozy, humble space. A tiny Christmas tree stood in the corner, its lights flickering unevenly. As Emma prepared a simple meal, the man noticed a stack of past-due bills on her table. His heart sank. Here she was, struggling, yet she had given so selflessly to him. As they ate, Emma finally opened up about her hardships, how she had lost her job unfairly, how she had been fighting to survive, and how she had nearly given up hope. The elderly man listened intently, his expression unreadable. When she finished, he reached into his coat pocket, hesitated, then simply said, "Help comes when you least expect it." That night, after the man left, Emma sat at her desk, working on a freelance project. Then came a knock at the door. When she opened it, she was shocked to see the elderly man standing there, this time with a group of well-dressed lawyers. "Good evening, Emma," he said gently. "I wanted to see you again." She looked at the envelope he held out. "What's this?" "Something to ease your burdens," he replied. Hesitantly, she opened it. Her breath caught. Inside was enough money to pay off her debts and start fresh. "I can't accept this," she whispered. "You can," the elderly man insisted. "And you should, because kindness should be rewarded." He then gestured to the lawyers. "These men are here to help you fight your wrongful termination. You won't have to battle alone anymore." Tears filled Emma's eyes as the realization struck her. The man she had helped was no ordinary stranger. He was a powerful attorney. And because of one act of kindness, her life had changed forever. A few months later, standing outside the courthouse, Emma held the final documents of her case. She had won. Looking at the elderly man, she smiled through her tears. "I don't know how to thank you." "Just keep spreading kindness," he said simply. This Christmas miracle had started with a small act of generosity, but it had ended with a life transformed. And Emma knew she would never stop believing in the power of kindness again. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and share it with others. And if you love inspiring stories like this, subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming content. Your support helps us continue bringing stories that make a difference. Stay with us for more uplifting journeys, and remember, kindness always finds its way back to you.